There's some right evil people in this world, 'cause someone thought it was the best idea ever, right? To end the life of this primary school teacher. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd where I break down today's crime story that's pretty much caught my eye. And yes, there are some evil people in the world, and someone decided to take the life of a wonderful primary school teacher, Sabina Nessa. What the hell happened? Because this one was really horrific. I'm going to break it down for you. Before I do so, though, if you haven't done so already, that nice shiny subscribe button below me, do me a favour, will you? Smash the hell out of it. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Because if you like daily true crime videos, I'm your destination, people. And with that being said, let's jump into it, shall we? So, last year, because they caught the man, they caught the evil dude, he appeared in court. And he was charged essentially with ending the life of London primary school teacher Sabina Nessa. Now, her demise sent shockwaves up and down Britain, guys, and it just called for further urgent action to improve women's safety on the streets in the UK, right? Now, at the time, Sabina, who was 28-year old, so she still had her whole life ahead of her, right? Proper spring chicken. She was found and she was passed away in a Cator Park, Kidbrooke. Now, this is in the southeast of London back on the 18th of September. She had left her nearby home the previous day, around about 8:30 in the evening, right, to meet a date in a bar less than 10 minutes away, but had not been seen since. So that bar was the last time anyone had physically seen Sabina Nessa. Now, on the 30th of September, the Old Bailey heard that the evil person, the evil scum, Koci Selamaj, and even if I mispronounced that name, don't care, he's scum, aged 36. He allegedly used a 2-foot-long equipment to repeatedly hit her before carrying her away. And at that point, she had no idea what was going on. Proper knocked her out. And this was reported by the BBC. A police source had previously told The Telegraph that he was captured on CCTV, appearing to essentially strike her on the head before carrying her off over their shoulder towards the park. I'll tell you something, if I ever saw that CCTV, that would scare the living shiz out of me. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my ultra violence, right? Absolutely adore it, right? The gorier, the better. I'm all for that kind of noise and mess, right? But something like this, real life, seeing the CCTV, seeing it, oh no, that would give me nightmares. That would give me nightmares. Now, her body, a member of the public discovered it as he was walking the dog the following morning. He says at first he was talking to her, thinking it was just someone who was drunk and just sleeping it off in the long grass kind of thing. But then he realised that she had left this earth. An initial post-mortem examination carried out on the 20th of September at that point was inconclusive. Prosecutor Alison Morgan QC told the court that it was a premeditated and predatory stranger attack, and there was no suggestion that Selamaj knew Nessa. Selamaj, who was a garage worker from Eastbourne, East Sussex, appeared in court via video link and was assisted by an Albanian interpreter, The Guardian reported. A plea hearing was then set at that point for the 16th of December, with the defendant remained in custody. The BBC said it understood that Selamaj had indicated that he would just basically deny the whole thing. It wasn't me, basically. He was going like the shaggy route. It wasn't me, right? Like, dude, you're on freaking CCTV, right? doing some not very nice things to Sabina Nessa. And you're going to turn around at the time and be like, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Ooh. Now, a vigil was attended by more than 500 people. And Nessa's sister, Jabina Yasmin Islam, broke down as she addressed the crowd. She says, "We've lost an amazing, caring, beautiful sister who left this world far too early." Absolutely agree. Here's the sister here. At the time, you just look at that picture there, and I defy you not to have any heartstrings being pulled, because all mine are being proper pulled at the moment. That is just heartbreaking. See it in her face. Like, oh, the emotion. That picture is just emotion. Just going at you. Full force. You can't feel anything but freaking your heart breaks for the last there. There were other tributes, and her cousin described her as the kindest, sweetest girl you could ever meet. Now, they were trying to also trace a balding man at the time wearing grey jeans and black jacket who was captured on CCTV images taken near Cator Park. He was the third man arrested in connection with the incident, and the week before, at the time, detectives had arrested a man in his 40s and a 38-year-old man who were both released under further investigation. However, what has happened since then? We have got an update that's happened recently. So, you know how, let's put it this way, this evil dude was going to be turning around and indicated that he was going to completely deny the whole thing. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. I didn't do shiz, right? Well, Canary has just changed his tune. He's pled guilty. He's admitted it to it, the whole thing. He's admitted to it all at the Old Bail at his trial, and admitting the whole thing. He's now saying, yeah, it was me. Prosecuting Alison Morgan QC said Sabina Nessa was an outstanding primary school teacher. She was 28 years old when her life was taken away, and she was a much-loved daughter, sister, and aunt. This was basically the taking of her life involved really ridiculous, insane, evil conduct. And so much so that the prosecution will submit that the appropriate starting point when considering the minimum term is one of 30 years. Yes, send that creature down for life. Now, I could find an article and go into the ins and outs of what this monster did to Sabina Nessa. I can't, because YouTube will limit the hell out of this video. I know this. So all I'm going to say is, you want to know the ins and outs, Google a name. It's out there. This dude is a monster. He is evil. He needs to be sent down for life. He cannot walk this earth free man ever again. Not a freaking chance. This dude is evil, right? Whew. The prosecutor also turns around and says that her death has been catastrophic for her family. She was attacked by a stranger as she went about her business one evening. In response to the verdict, Nessa's sister Jabina wrote on Twitter, "Been such an emotional day for me and my family. We are overwhelmed with the support from our friends and family. He may have pleaded guilty, but this still does not bring our beautiful sister back." No, it doesn't, but there is still some justice in the world. And that creature now is going to go down and hopefully will not be able to breathe fresh air, a free man, ever again. And maybe this might be an unpopular opinion, but if he ever is released in the future, we deport his backside back. Out of the country he goes. No way, as far as I'm concerned, right? This dude is evil. If he is ever released, deport him back. Sorry. but no way. I can't overstate this. He's evil. And if you're playing the shot game right now and doing a shot every time I say evil, hi, how many fingers am I holding up? Oh my goodness. Uh, with that being said, what did you think to today's true crime story? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you've got this far and you haven't done so already, do me a big, massive favour, will you? Absolutely smash the deuce out of that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. Because if you like daily true crime stories, I am totally your destination for all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.